Hi everybody and welcome to Mommy Mondays. My name is Azucena. This is where I talk about life in general, what it's been like as a mom. Uh, in my past videos, I've talked about my pregnancy and that kind of stuff. I also do a number of different things on this channel, right? We talk about fitness and that kind of thing, any kind of Zumba videos that I have. But for Mommy Mondays, I basically dedicate it to talking about life as a mom and again, my baby. So baby Kai just turned 8 months. Oh my God, I'm like, it's going by so fast. I remember there was a point where I was like, I can't wait till he's 8 months because life will be so much easier. And it is. Life is just different than how it used to be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months into his life. You know what I mean? That's him in the background. My husband's with him in the playroom. But holy moly, just ignore all this chaos behind me. We got a new microwave, well, new to us microwave. Oh, I'm so happy. Anyways, that was interesting. But there's just been a lot going on. A lot of things happening in the background. I'm not going to speak to them. I'm not going to speak about it for the moment. I'm going to wait till things materialize a bit, but they are in the works. But anyways, life is going really well. We did spend about a week in Yuma with the family, and holy moly, it was good and it was intense and it was long sometimes because of the fact that, you know, I'm used to spending a lot of time away from family. So I get people who give me their 2 cents, but not as much. So then being home, seeing everybody was just everybody wanted to give me their 2 cents, which was nice, but also just a drag sometimes because you're thinking, I didn't ask you and my baby's fine. The week that you're seeing him here for the couple hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kai's where he's at because Victor and I have been doing a really good job. So really, there's no need to worry. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of not, you're like, but anyways, so yeah, and I think the hardest thing was when we spend a week there, we're usually like, I can't wait to get back. But it was different with the baby this time because it was kind of more of wanting that space to just be by ourselves, let baby do baby, let us do us, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, so when we came home, like, oh, and then we got sick. So Kai got a little sick. I got a little sick, but I wasn't that mad because baby wasn't sick. But then he kind of got sick and it was like, oh. But it wasn't that bad, him being sick. You know, I don't know who got him sick. Everybody was like, oh, I'm a little sick. I don't want to touch him. But they would touch him anyway. So I'm kind of like, what do you mean? Anyways, but at the same time, I'm not mad, you know. Because he wasn't too bad himself when he was sick. He was a little bit sleepy and that kind of thing. But again, not bad to kind of how I thought it would be if he was sick. So it's either because the breast milk really, well, I mean, I'm sure the breast milk really helps him, but I don't think he got really sick but yeah, whatever. Things went really well. Yeah, I'm not mad. It is what it is. But my parents, who are divorced, they actually took care of Kai individually on different days. It was really nice, actually. Victor and I, we went in and did our thing. For one date, we had lunch, and then for another date, we went to the movies and saw Star Wars. It was great. It was a really good time, actually. So I really enjoyed that. We really enjoyed that, you know. So we're going to be much more purposeful about doing those kinds of things because it's important for us, like, you know, to connect with one another without the baby, you know. It's normal. So yeah, so we're being much more purposeful on that. And actually, Victor's had the past 2 weeks off, so then he went back to work today. So that's been a change because I was like, I was so used to having him around, and I'm like, ugh. But it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not like the first time when he was with us for 6 weeks at the beginning of Kai's life on Earth, and it was a big change. I was like, oh my God. But I'm really excited because it also means that I go back to teaching full on. Today I had my class in the morning, and then I have my class later in the afternoon. Super excited about that. You know, last week I had only taught 3 classes, I think. So I'm glad to be teaching 7 again. Getting back into that. And, you know, in the mommy group and going to Kai's play group, play and learn. And you know what I mean? So I'm really excited. Just feels good to be back home. And yeah, that's basically, I'm trying to think of anything else that's happened as a mom. Yeah, other than, you know, people giving you, again, their 2 cents on different things. it was hard. And I guess that was the biggest thing while we were away, was dealing with that sometimes. Because sometimes I was just like, okay, he's tired, you know. But then it was almost like the responsibility fell on me as a mom. But I was like, well, Victor's there, so Victor can also put the baby to sleep. It was kind of like, yeah, I'm not the only parent, you know. Victor and I are on the same page about that. But, you know, sometimes in Hispanic cultures, a lot of the duties are looked to on the mom. And I'm kind of like, do you not know who I am? But yeah, but anyways, one thing that I was worried about was the fact that he would not be able to stick to a sleep schedule. We don't have a sleep schedule, right? He falls asleep when he's kind of sleepy and that kind of stuff. I follow his cues, except nighttime. Nighttime, we're like, okay, you sleep around 9. Okay. Yeah. So, it's a loose schedule, right? Sometimes if we notice he's a little sleepy around 8:40, we might put him to sleep at that time. If we notice at 9 he's not sleepy, then we don't make him go to sleep. You know what I mean? We want to make sure that when he goes to sleep, he is sleepy, because then I don't want to be laying there having to fight with him because he's not wanting to go to sleep. But yeah, I was really worried because, you know, we stay up on Christmas Eve and going to different family gatherings, and having to go to sleep at 9 is kind of a bummer, because you're kind of like, who goes to sleep at 9? No, like, I want to see everybody and spend time with them. And actually that wasn't too bad. He was able to sleep kind of how he normally does, so that was really nice. And I mean, wherever we were at, I was like, oh, is there a room that I can go put him to sleep at, and that kind of stuff. So that worked. But a little stressful sometimes, because you're just kind of like, you know. And but I mean, it went well. We survived. He did really well. Everybody was surprised at the fact that he didn't mind going from person to person. But yeah, they're like, no es huraño, ¿verdad? And I'm like, no. I mean, I did tell him, you know, like, there was some times where, like, it was really hard to take him to childcare, but he does really well other than that. You know, we're at a time where he's doing well now. I don't know that the stranger danger concept has kicked in, or if it has, that he's kind of mellow. I don't know. But, 8-month sleeping regression, because we kind of had one around 3-ish months, 4 months. The next one is at 8. We're okay. Nothing's happened with his sleep so much. Maybe we haven't hit it yet. I don't know. I always think of Kai being a little older since he was born at 42 weeks. So I'm like, you're essentially like 8.5, dude. But yeah, so that means his 9-month appointment is coming up. More shots and that kind of stuff. I mean, it is what it is. And yeah, he's so precious. He's not crawling yet, but he does kind of scoot, which is really cute to see. But yeah, it's so different. Every time Victor and I have this conversation of like, he's so alive because he's hitting all these different milestones. But yeah, life is good. You know, the doggies love him. Mazapan has warmed up to him, so I'm really happy about that. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. Again, there's some stuff for brewing. I will keep you in the know once we know more. Anyways, until next week, I hope you have a lovely week. Bye.